맞잖아. 맞지? 맞잖아.
괜찮아, 맞지? 그러니까 그러니 좋았고.
Don't blame them. Non so che della, non so che bagella. Fammi proprio bene. What's going on?
Hey, how are you? Good? Let's see what we got.
Kitty. Listen, you see how I was reading the text message about somebody saying they wanted Kitty to sing? The text message was from me. Thank you, Kitty. You guys did an awesome job. May that God will bless you guys. What's your new sister? What's your new leader? I just saw her new leader. She was just here. Anyway, she's doing a great job with you guys as well. Okay, so we're going to do a little AY with Brother Wallace, so you guys are familiar with him. You can have an interactive AY with us. Won't be too long. We should be out of here before 5 o'clock. And then you guys will be free to do your thing. And if you're coming later, don't forget bowling at Strike 10 lanes in Deer Park. Strike 10 lanes. So, Brother Marley, you have the mic. We'll be out of here before 5 o'clock. So, we'll be all right. You guys can be free. God bless you. Thank you, guys.
Amen.
How's everyone doing today? So when I got asked to do an AY, I had to like sleep because I was coming from upstate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something a little different because I just noticed my population. I've done many programs already here, so we're gonna switch some things up that we're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do first is let's have a word of prayer. Dear Father, Lord God, thank you for all that you have done for us. I ask you to be with all our hearts and help us learn something today. And learn to do better. Forgive us our sins in Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. First, what we're going to start off with, a little video. So, our sound system, we're going to start off with a little video. And are we able to get the lights out, please? And we can start with the video, please. And while you're looking at the video, I want you to tell me, has this ever happened to you? Or have you ever taken part of this? Go ahead. Start completely over. Start over. Which sound?
Hey.
Okay, so while they're figuring that out and getting the sound too, this is what I'm going to need. Raise your hand if you're a youth from Emmanuel Church. Okay. Okay, so we're ready. Okay, so while they're figuring that out still, so I want some of the hands that were raised that are from Emmanuel Church. Do that one more time, please. Raise the hand one last time so I can catch it. Okay, good. So, this is what we're going to do while they decide to get things together. Mike, can you help me real quick, please?
Juju. Gonna be online, bro. Yeah.
Jessica, good job.
I'm sorry. Where's your jacket?
Wait, jacket.
Is it in the car? Where'd you leave it? Shirley? Oh, you left it out of church?
I take it.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Need to call your daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Let him know, like, you know, he has to get the jacket for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably better.
Where'd you live it exactly?
Don't worry, guys, you got everything
Where the inside the church.
on plan, working exactly like it's supposed to.
Inside the church?
Now, all we're waiting for now, I'm just gonna get a couple more chairs and we begin.
Drew, can you hold this for me? No, hold it like this.
Oh, yeah.
Don't touch the other side.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Did I do anything?
Hello, testing. Jessica. Jessica, you with me? No matter what you do, you're not going to state your real name, okay? All right, good. This is Team A, okay? Share the mic, okay?
That's it. That's it.
Welcome to this episode of Love Connection. We have with us some 4 different bachelors that are seeing if there's any candidates worthy to court and worthy to be married with. Now, bachelors, you guys can disguise your voices and you guys can give false names, okay? We have 6 single ladies, right? But based on their response, you're going to just choose who you're going to court and who is a potential wife for you. But before we start, word on the streets is that the video came back, so let's tune into the video and then we'll begin with our love connection.
So, Me and my friend were sitting in the gym. It was towards the end of the 3rd year. We decided, play a little joke as we didn't know. So we decided we would make kick account and set the profile picture as a girl we didn't know. She was a mom. I know nobody really knew her because she wasn't that famous. And a lot of guys started rolling in like, wow, you're gorgeous. Hey, can I get your number? What's your name? Beautiful. Things that, guys never said to me. I enjoyed it, So I was like, hey, let's continue doing it. So we continued doing it, just playing jokes throughout the whole school day. And it was out of the room, so we just stopped. And when I got home, I was like, hey, I really knew I can get that attention because I enjoyed the attention that I got when I was with my friend. So I made an account and I started talking to guys I didn't know. Started lying about my age, telling them I was 16 or 17 when I was really 13. A couple months later, my mom went through her phone and she called the investigators and she was asking, why would you do this? You were only 13. You don't need to be doing stuff like this. She yelled at me, rah, rah, rah. I got grounded and my phone got taken away from me. A couple months later, I got my phone back and I promised myself that I wouldn't get back on kick. Unfortunately, I did get back on kick and I did catfish still. I did get a lot of graphic messages. They were all very sexual. So that's how old I was. Of course, I lied. I told them I was 17. Then I got caught again my 9th grade year. My mom busted me. She's like, why are you still doing this? It's creepy. You shouldn't be using other pictures of a girl you don't know. I didn't want to tell her the real reason of why I did this. I kept it to myself. And it's sad because I used to get called ugly all the time. And I don't want to cry or anything like that, but I used to get called ugly all the time. And it's sad because I used to go through so much when I was young and stuff. I used to get jealous of my friend because they were so pretty and they had a boyfriend and stuff. And I used to wait for so long to probably to let him go be for me. Years later, I realized that you don't have to prove to anybody that you're pretty. You don't need the attention. I mean, you can get the attention from a guy who actually loves you for you, not a guy who wants pictures from you or anything like that. So I stopped towards the end of my 3rd year. I have high self-confidence, and yeah, that's my story. Thank you.
So if we're keeping it real, some of us, even growing up, although now I'm getting old, a lot of mileage in the knees now. But when I was growing up, there was a website called Black Planet. And a lot of us, this was before High Five, etc. There was Black Planet. And a lot of us used to, it's the same thing like a Facebook, a High Five, all these, the social media at the time. So what happened at the time was, a lot of us sometimes would have pages, and what would we do? Sometimes we'll write, oh, I'm caramel, dipped in chocolate, and all these things, right? And then you probably put a picture of your cousin and not you on there, right? And the practice is still today. How many of you guys not gonna admit it, but how many of you guys know somebody that catfish or etc.? So you guys know that, right? Huh? Oh, mercy. That's crazy. So, to trick their boyfriends. Now, when they do that to try to trick their boyfriends, sometimes don't they end up getting trouble with their boyfriends and problems with the relationship just because of that. So if she said, if their boyfriend is loyal, but how loyal are you trying to trick your boyfriend? Does it mean that you guys don't have any type of trust in your relationship? What's going on? Now, what was the situation that happened with this girl while she was catfishing? She felt like she was ugly and that's why she did it. Some of us, we do it for fun. Some of us, we feel like we're not pretty enough, we're not smart enough, we're overweight or we're too skinny, right? Trying to find love in all the wrong places, right? Now, what happened to her when she engaged in that? She got caught, right? But what type of people was she meeting? Wrong people, sometimes older, grown men, right? And then what were they asking her? Some pictures and all that, right? Some of us, you don't have to answer, some of us are involved with sexting. You're sending inappropriate pictures, to different people. And I knew of a church that this situation happened, and because of this situation, one party tried to blackmail the other and said, if you don't do this, do that, I'm going to expose it to all of the church. And this is what happens, you know? So whether you're on video chat, and you never know, they could actually be recording and all these things, you need to be mindful of that. And the reason why she was doing that, could we get on the page that I told about this presentation, please? We're going all the way now. So you can take it off, please, and go all the way at the one I mentioned, all right? No, but turn it off. Exit the screen, please. All right, and then we'll go to the unequally yoked portion, please. So, when this situation happens, she felt like she was ugly. She felt like she was not appreciated. You know, some people start thinking of becoming suicidal just because of that. You know what I mean? Some people start getting into up, go up. No, go down. Down. Yes. So, some people become suicidal because of that. Some people start drinking alcohol because of that. Some people start smoking marijuana. Why? Just because someone that they love, or they thought they loved, betrayed their trust, or they got in a situation that they weren't ready for. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is, we're going to create some different scenarios, right? And you guys you could disguise your voices, and you will also, not mention your true name, and we're going to do an episode of Love Connection, okay? Now, we have our first candidate, right? He goes by the name of Chocolate Thunder. And you have, and I know that you would like to get to know someone and see if they're a potential. And what are some questions that you have?
First contestant, my question is, what makes you laugh?
So we have contestant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat the question for which contestant again, please?
Contestant number 1. What makes you laugh?
Funny people make me laugh. Funny videos, I like funny videos that make me laugh. Funny people make me laugh. You don't hear me. Did you hear me?
Contestant number 5. Contestant number 5. Do you give money to the homeless? Do you give money to homeless people? Contestant 3.
Yes.
Are you easily offended? Are you easily offended?
Are you easily offended?
No, it depends on what you say.
Now, we also have not only Chocolate Thunder, but we have also another contestant, you know? And I believe he said his name is Hot Sauce, right? That's what it is, right? Okay, so go ahead. What is your questions for the different contestants?
Contestant number 6. What would be your ideal first date?
nice car, you know. Like, I'm not about, like, the fancy stuff, but, you know, dress nice, you feel me? And, like, a fancy restaurant, don't be being rude, you know. Like, yeah, that's it. Ready for college, too, you feel me?
Contestant number 4. What do you value in a relationship? What do you value in a relationship?
Trust and honesty.
Contestant number 6. Contestant number 2. Are you a morning or night person?
I'm a night
Are you a morning or night person?
Kind of a not person.
So now we're gonna have bachelor number 3 that's gonna ask some questions, and they call them TIET, you know? So